For generations, Americans have looked to the Declaration of Independence as a defining statement of the nation's core principles, the belief in equality and unalienable rights. Those ideas helped shape democracy here and inspired movements worldwide.
But that wasn't the founders' main focus at the time. Now the document that fueled the revolution remains a symbol of freedom. Michael Yoshida reports.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This creedal language in the Declaration of Independence has helped to define the United States of America for 250 years. But
it wasn't considered the most significant part of that document when it was first written.
In fact, it was detailing the frustrations with increasingly oppressive British rule that the founders cared most about as colonists began to consider what their rights were.
They were really focused on the grievances because that it was justifying their separation and the fact that they were now creating free and independent states.
At war with Britain for over a year and badly in need of alliances that other countries would forge only with a sovereign state, the founders were pushed to declare independence in order to gain freedom.
Without that treaty with France and French intervention in helping us in the American Revolution, we don't win the American Revolution.
But getting to a formal declaration was a process. It started as a three-part resolution from Virginia delegate Richard Henry Lee and was further crafted by a group of 5.
Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Robert R. Livingston, and Roger Sherman. The reason why the committee was appointed was, hey, explain why we're separating from Great Britain. And they explain that by creating this Bill of Grievances.
Thomas Jefferson then put pen to paper and brought the ideas to life before finally putting the Declaration up for a vote.
This is the room where it happened. On July 2nd, 1776, you had Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Hancock, and others voting on, and then about a month later, signing the Declaration of Independence.
The Second Continental Congress passed the final wording of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th. Most of the signers are going to sign on August 2nd.
When they affix their names, they believe that they are signing their death warrant.
This willingness to risk their lives, fortunes, and honor not only laid the foundation for the U.S. Constitution, but would also fuel democratic causes across generations, from abolition to suffrage to civil rights.
You can see a direct line between the Declaration of Independence and the UN Declaration of Human Rights. You can see it in specific countries' declarations of independence. Martin Luther King Jr., who refers to it as the Great Promissory Note of America.
What began as a bold break from a king became a blueprint for democracy that is still shaping the world today. I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
And America's 250th birthday is this Saturday, a day that national celebrations will come to life. And as part of those celebrations, we're sharing an hour-long special titled Red, White, and You. It's an inspiring look at people shaping America's story. You can watch that special at 4 p.m. on KREM 2 this Friday, July 3rd. Or the Red, White, and You special is also streaming now on the KREM 2 app to watch whenever you want. You can watch that special on demand.